All right, guys, so we are on chapter 3-3. You guys should have finished up your plagiarism poster Monday, and then yesterday you guys should have done your phishing email. Today we are jumping into more information. So let's start with a review. All right, so if you need to, take some time to finish your phishing email, and then obviously complete this, right? There's another example. I like this one. Check your blinker fluid, stuff like that. Okay, so let's talk about some review. What are the 4 fair use guidelines? Remember, you want to think about the what, right? The why, the how much, and the money. Okay, those are your 4 things. So the purpose and the character is the why. The nature is the what you used, the amount you used, and then lastly, did it cost them money? Those are the 4 things a judge would look at. Ransomware, right? This is ransomware. We talked about the WannaCry ransomware, all right? But ransomware is just a type of software that holds files hostage in exchange for money. Why is it important to be proficient at typing? That is because it is a job skill used in almost every skill or every job in some way will require it. What is a phishing email? A phishing email is just a scam email or a fake email sent in an attempt to gain money. And your 3 main types of digital media, you've got photos, videos, and music. All right, so there's a quick little review for you guys. Warm up number 2, I want you guys to take a second and look up what is etiquette and describe to me why you think it is important. Okay, now etiquette, right, is how you act in general situations. Generally, if you have good etiquette, right, you want to be able to eat at dinner correctly, right, knowing which way to use the silverware correctly, not farting in public, right? That's bad etiquette. Your general accepted conventions, right? It's important because we all want to behave correctly. We all want to fit in, whether we want to act that way or not. It's kind of a choice. But why is it important? Well, it is the socially accepted practices. Now, with that being said, what is netiquette? Netiquette is just the correct way to interact and behave when you're working online. All right, this is whether you're communicating through email, whether you're posting to social media, or whatever way that might be, whether you're on a blog. Okay, now take a second, watch this video for some guidelines. Okay, some of the big ones from the video that I think stood out to me is don't spam, don't repost the same thing over and over and over again. Don't do the chain things where it's like, if you don't like this or don't share this, you've got 7 years of bad luck. Don't do that. Respect people's privacy, right? If they don't want you to see it, if they don't friend you, don't try to be going around. That's not good etiquette, right? Or don't go blasting them. Always check before you click to post something, right? Some examples in this video will definitely, explain some examples. So, of bad etiquette, do's and don't. So always treat people with respect. Reread before you post. Using emojis can be used to help explain, but don't overuse them. Get to the point in the email. Get to the point in the email subject line so you know what it's about. Never use inappropriate language. Avoid all caps because that comes across as yelling. And we talked about, sarcasm can be hard in person for some people, especially more so online. Now, when it comes to protecting business and personal information, it's important you follow these rules. You can avoid phishing emails, right? Don't click on them. Always kind of do your homework there. Keep your passwords private. Don't share it with other people. Always keep your software updated for the most up-to-date, right? Protection. And then lastly, encrypt your data. Now, what does encrypt mean? That means to encode your data. All right, and there are different ways we may want to do that. That's where we get into encrypting or encoding. All right, encrypting, all right, is turning one thing, all right, using a code to change the original message to something else, right? Encrypting is changing the original message into something else. Cryptography is the study of encoding messages, and decoding is taking a encrypted message and finding out the original meaning. Okay, so encrypting, taking a message and turning it into something unrecognizable. Cryptography is the study of encrypting and decrypting messages, and decoding is taking a encrypted message and finding the original meaning. So we're going to play an example. All right, so you guys have a worksheet in front of you in Ceasar Cipher. Now, if you notice, you're going to go through like this, okay? So D, E, F, and I'm going to tell you, make sure all of these stay capitalized. It'll make your life a little bit easier. So what you're going to do is you're going to fill this out. So D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P. When you get to Z, you're going to go A, B, C. So what you're going to notice as you go back here, all of these are capitalized. So you're going to go down here, you're going to find where F is, and you're going to see that that is C. You go here, you're going to see the next letter that would correspond and go from there. Does that make sense? Okay, now what I want you guys to do, use the Ceasar Cipher to encrypt or encode the name of the school, and then continue from there. On the back of the worksheet, I'm the who, the where, the fun, and what to bring. Attempt to figure out all of these from there. Okay, now if you have time, complete that. That is your work for today. By the end of today, you should have all three of these assignments complete, whether it's your Ceasar Cipher from today, your plagiarism poster, as well as your phishing email. Make sure you turn those in to the sub. All right, thank you guys.